So, many of you have followed my competition season on my Scratch or Bust series this year. The aim at the start of the series was to get to Scratch. Today is the end of season report. So, did I do it? Just a reminder that you can now become a member of the Scratch at 50 channel. It's completely free of charge. There's loads of benefits and the link is in the description of this video. So first of all, let's just talk about the Scratch or Bust series. I did it because I genuinely wanted to try and do something that just wasn't being done on YouTube. To my knowledge, no one was filming their competition rounds or amateur competition rounds on YouTube. So I thought it would be a really interesting thing to do. It was also quite a scary thing because I'm laying myself bare. There's no edit, there's no second shot, there's no hiding place. You've just got to get on with it. Did I film every round? No, that wasn't possible at times because of the weather. Because of the camera equipment, it needed to be a guaranteed dry day in order to be able to film. But the people who watched it seemed to really enjoy it, but it didn't get the views that I was really hoping that it would. I'm not quite sure for the reason for that yet. So please get in the comments and let me know if you'd like me to do it again next year, because there is a hell of a lot of work involved in the edit when you're doing a full 18 holes. But, you know, at the end of the day, you are my subscribers and I try and give content that you want to see. So please get in the comments, let me know what you think. Also, you know, could we sort of have a halfway house here where I'll film my competition rounds, but to try and sort of lessen the editing time, maybe just show the key holes in the round. Would that work? Let me know. So, end of season report. Many of you may know who've watched the channel for a long time. I'm going to be 53 in February next year. I've played off between +1 and 2 handicap pretty much since the age of sort of 16, maybe 17. And in case you don't know, the reason that the channel is called Scratch at 50, because when I was 50, I was playing off Scratch Handicap. Now, in 2022, my handicap slipped from Scratch up to 1, and that's why this year we did the Scratch or Bust series to see whether I could get back down to Scratch. Now, no one is more aware than me that old father time is ticking. I'm getting older, and there's no doubt about it, it's getting harder and harder every year to try and hang on to these low handicaps. But as far as this year is concerned, did I get to Scratch Handicap? No. No, I didn't. But I'm still very content with my season. I started the season off 1.2 and I finished the season off 0.9. So I lowered my handicap by 0.3. And I think, like I say, with old father time ticking, any year where my handicap comes down, I have to say that it's been a success. Now, how could I have got to Scratch? What could have made the difference this year? 100%, no doubt about it, short game, and in particularly putting. If you've watched the series this year, you would have seen me repeatedly saying, you know, that I was playing great from tee to green, I just wasn't holding enough putts. And when I did get a little bit of confidence in my putting and finished with 3 really strong rounds because I started to hold some putts, the season ended. So maybe, just maybe, if I discovered that confidence in my putting earlier on in the season, we may indeed have got down to Scratch this year. So we start next year off 0.9. Like I said earlier, do we do another series? Do we see whether we can get down to Scratch next year? I'd love some feedback from you on that for sure. But as far as this year is concerned, I think I'll give myself a B+, which at my age, I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. I'm going to finish this video with just a massive thank you to everyone who did support the Scratch or Bust series this year. It's very much appreciated. I loved all the comments and the support and the positive comments when I wasn't playing too well. That's what really helps me And I hope that you found some stuff in the videos from watching how I try and plot my way around the golf course, and my psychology and my thinking, that you might have just learned something too. And who knows, maybe we will do it again next year. But for now, I'll see you in the next video.